Let's play Jeopardy! Here are today's categories: Moses and the Burning Bush, Jonah, Samson, David vs. Goliath, Joseph, this is Old Testament Joseph, and the last category is the Good Samaritan. And as always, players, we're going to start with left, Moses and the Burning Bush, and work our way all the way over to the Good Samaritan before we start Final Jeopardy. Let's go ahead and get started, and good luck, players. For a $100 question, the category of Moses and the Burning Bush, what did God tell Moses to remove? God told Moses to remove his sandals, for he was on holy ground. Why did Moses not feel comfortable speaking to Pharaoh? He was not a good speaker. He was not eloquent, and he was slow of speech. What did God say to Moses that he should be called? God told Moses that he was I am. Where did Moses see the burning bush? Mount Horeb, also known as Mountain of God. When Moses said the Egyptians would not believe him, what two miracles did God show Moses? He turned his staff into a serpent, and he also turned his hand leprous and then healed it. Next category of Jonah. The Lord sent Jonah to preach against what city? Nineveh. Jonah decided to go to which city instead of the one God directed him to go to? Tarshish, away from the presence of the Lord. What happened immediately after Jonah was thrown overboard? The storm ceased. When Jonah finally went to Nineveh, how long was that city given to repent? "40 days. And last question from the category of Jonah. How did the people of Nineveh react to Jonah's warning? They repented. And that takes us to our next category of Samson. In which book of the Bible is the complete story of Samson? It is in the book of Judges. What kind of animal did Samson kill with his bare hands? A young lion. God used Samson to free Israel from what people? The Philistines. Which temple did Samson destroy by displacing the support pillars? A temple to Dagon, the god of the Philistines. How long was Samson a judge in Israel? Samson was a judge for 20 years. And that takes us to our next question. Next category, David versus Goliath. What army did Goliath fight for? Goliath fought for the Philistines. Where did David hit Goliath that caused him to die? He hit him in the forehead. How many stones did David pick up before he fought Goliath? He picked up 5 stones. How tall was Goliath? Goliath was 6 cubits in a span, which is about 9 feet 9 inches. And last question from the category of David versus Goliath. How many days did Goliath challenge Israel to send a man to fight him? And that answer is 40 days. And that takes us to the category of Joseph. Who was Joseph's father? Joseph's father was Jacob. Next question. Who bought Joseph in Egypt? Joseph was bought by Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Next question. Who caused Joseph to be put into Pharaoh's prison? And that was none other than Potiphar's wife. When Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream, what did he say was coming? "7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine." And the last question from the category of Joseph. To what group of people did Joseph's brothers sell Joseph? He was sold to the Ishmaelites. And our last category is the Good Samaritan. The traveling man was stripped and wounded and left half dead by who? Robbers or thieves? The first person to come upon the injured man in the parable of the Good Samaritan was a priest. Next question. The second person to come across the injured man was a Levite. Next question. How much money did the Good Samaritan leave to the innkeeper to take care of the wounded man? He left 2 denarii, which is equal to 2 pence, which is basically 2 days' wages. And last question from the Good Samaritan. The injured man was traveling from Jerusalem to what city? He was traveling to Jericho. And that takes us to Final Jeopardy. And the category is the prodigal son. What 3 things did the father give to the prodigal son upon his return? Good luck, players. And the answer gave him a robe, a ring, and sandals. I hope you enjoyed this version of Bible Jeopardy, but before you go, I want to let you know of some other videos on my channel that you might enjoy. If you're looking to test your biblical knowledge and your puzzle solving skills, then be sure to check out the Biblical Escape Room Challenge. But I have to warn you, many people start it, very few have actually finished it. So if you're up for the challenge, click that link. If you're looking for a very cool way to share the gospel using origami, then check out this video in orange. In this video, I will tell a story of why people who do not know God have a sense of emptiness. And after you hear the story, you can actually download the paper that I use and then use it to tell the gospel story to somebody else in a very cool way. Next, in the bottom left corner is a playlist where you use pictures to figure out Bible verses. So for example, in this thumbnail, we see it says grace equals a free tag plus a dome. So when we put the two together, we learn that grace equals freedom. Now, each video would challenge you to figure out a complete Bible verse in just 10 minutes using just pictures. It's another one that seems easy at first, but it's actually very challenging. So click on that link if you want to be challenged with picture puzzles. And lastly, if you're interested in more Jeopardy, check out this Bible Jeopardy playlist where I have at least 8 games already available for you to check out, and I'm uploading new ones every 6 weeks or so. And lastly, of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, be blessed, be a blessing, I be out.